It's time for another haul, y'all. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. For those of you that are new, my name is Tracy and I love to shop. And today I am bringing you another haul. Now, I still have some things I'm waiting on in the mail. I have some things from Office Supply as well as Happy Planner. So I'm not sure if I'm going to include that as part of this video or have that as part of a separate video, but I did place an order at the end of May at LiveLovePosh when they had, was it 40% off of everything, I think, almost everything. So yeah, I did buy quite a few things. And then Heba had a mystery box, and I love Heba's channel, which is my little journal. So I really just wanted to support her, and I figured let me go ahead and try one of these mystery boxes. I have opened it, but I have not peeked inside, so I have absolutely no idea what is in there. But we're gonna start with what I know, which is from LiveLovePosh. I did not buy any sticker books. I bought all kind of accessories and things like that. Some of the things will probably surprise you for what I got, but everything was such a good deal. I just had to keep buying. I just kept adding to cart and things like that. So I did buy quite a few covers because these covers were insanely priced. So the first thing I got their older version of the Luxe cover. Last fall they released a new Luxe cover, but they still had some older Luxe covers still listed. And last fall they only had classic size that was released, and I wanted one of the A5 sizes. I think they're really, really pretty. This was an Oops one, so we'll try to see if we can find the Oops. I don't really care because my cover is gonna get messed up, so it was fine. This I think was $19 before the discount, and then after it was like 12 bucks or whatever, which you can't beat for a cover. Oh, that might be the Oops right there. Looks like a little bit of discoloration, which I don't really care about. So there we go. So this fits in A5. Really quick, we can test it. So this is a junior size planner with junior size inserts. So if you put the A5 on this, you can see it fits the inserts right, like almost perfectly, so it's not as much overhang. So like with the junior, like this is a junior tool cover, you can see how it has a little bit more of an overhang. So it depends on like what you like, but there is a difference between an A5 and a junior size. I knew that going in. I already have some junior size covers. I actually use, A5 size covers. I actually use these for work notebooks. I think they look professional. I just love the way that they look. There's one more thing I want to just see really quick. Okay, this is my Hemlock and Oak planner. So yeah, if I put this on it, it would come right to the edge. So I wouldn't be able to put tabs on it because Hemlock and Oak is a little bit bigger than a junior size. So a junior size, it will fit in here, but if you were trying to use it for Hemlock and Oak, it literally comes right to the edge. Just trying to say, because that's a little bit bigger than a junior size, but I just kind of want to give that distinction because, you know, a lot of times they say like A5s and junior sizes you can use interchangeably. While you can, there is a difference as far as like the overhang and stuff like that. Again, I knew that going into it. $12 for a Luxe cover though, come on. And you can see I purchased some inserts. Now these were like $6. Actually, I can tell you how much these were. Sorry, they were $7.50. Actually, I think they were $7.50. I'm not sure if they were $7.50 or if they were $7.50 plus 40% discount. They might have been 40% off of $7.50. I think they were. So yeah, these are just little covers. I mean, you can kind of see what they are. Again, they're A5. I'll pull out my little Hemlock and Oak again really quick just so you can kind of see. I got this because, again, I think they were like, I think it was 40% off the $7.50. These might still be available, and that's a good price by itself. But you can also use these as like dividers. Like this one you can kind of use as a divider. It's going to bulk up the planner or whatever, but that's like not a bad divider. I was thinking about that. I was like, I might get go a little extra and use these as dividers. I love the rose gold. And then of course I got the gray because I don't think there was too many colors left, if I'm being honest, of the A5. So I kind of went with what was left. And then I got the classic clear cover. So I have the frosted covers, but I don't have any of the, like the clear covers. These are hard covers. These are nice. They also have a film on them. I'm not going to take it off. This was, I think this is usually like 10 bucks. 10 bucks. Yeah, it was 10 bucks. So I guess it was 6 bucks after the 40% off. I was buying stuff and I figured this could be cool because sometimes you can put like scrapbook paper behind it to make it look pretty. I was even thinking you could probably put stickers on it to make it look pretty. Yeah, I was just in a buying mood, guys. I also bought some of the A5 dividers because I only have junior size dividers. So I figured I would go ahead and get the A5 ones. These are clear side tab dividers. These were also 10 bucks. So again, 6 bucks. Plus you get all of the little labels with it as well. So you get 6 side tab dividers. Then I got Daily Plans filler paper in the A5 size. Took a few of the sheets out so you can kind of see. I just feel like these are really cool layouts. So I'm not really thinking of this as like a daily planning page. I'm just thinking this is a really cool layout for whatever, for list making, whatever. I like the 3 boxes. I have this in classic size. I don't have this in A5 size. So again, I thought, why not? Why not? That was kind of my feeling for LiveLovePosh when I was buying everything. I'm like, why not? And then I bought inserts. I bought 2025 inserts and I bought 2026 inserts. Okay, first I didn't tell you the price of this. So the daily plans was $12.50. But again, I got 40% off. This one, which is an entire year's worth of weekly planner pages from 2025, this was $7.50, regular $32. Okay. So, and they changed the layout of this in 2020 for the 2026 ones. And as I was looking at this, I thought this would actually make a pretty good social media planner for next year. And if I bought the 2026 version that looked different, it would still, I would still have to redate it. So I was like, let me just go ahead and do it. So I've been combining social media with creative projects. So this kind of spoke to me because I could do social media on this page and creative projects on this page, especially with the boxes. And then I have just a master to-do list. So I like the way it was already divided for me, which is kind of surprising because sometimes I like a blank page, but the way this is divided actually really worked for me. So that's the reason why I picked this up and I don't know, like $6 or whatever. So yeah, this is probably going to be one of my 2027 planners. So yeah, the 2025 weekly overview will be one of my 2027 planners. And then I decided to pick up the 2026 classic monthly inserts. Now this, if it's still available, it may go on deep discount in a few months, but I didn't want to risk it. So I went ahead and got this. This was $9.50. And the reason why I got this is because I do need 2 calendars. So I thought this would be a good second calendar. So it's just your calendars. So you get your calendar pages. And then on the back side, you have this. So what I would probably, is there an extra one? Oh, you also get some other notes pages too. That might have been why I got this, because of the extras. So you get 24 sheets front and back. So like 48 sheets, I guess. So yeah, I got this to kind of use to supplement that. Again, when I see 40% off, I just add to cart. Now this, the reason why I did go ahead, I went back and forth with this, but it was a Sunday start. So again, I just have to change this to a Monday start next year and it will be fine. So there we go. So that is what I got from LiveLovePosh. All of this was less than $50 shipped. So that is the reason why I got this. All right, now let's take a look at what I have no idea is in the box. I think this was $45 and it's like $100 value. So what is it? Heba Alsibai. There we go. This is, like I said, my first purchase from her. I definitely wanted to support her. I've been looking at a lot of her stuff. Her stuff sells out really fast. She's a very, very small shop, so she can't have the stock that you need. Now, anything can be in here. Anything can be in here. So we will see what is in here. It looks like I have a lot of different things in here. Okay. All right. So I have some discs, metal disc. I have some stickers. Some stamps. I have some washi. I have a bag, and I have something in here. So let's look at the bag first. Crafty Lady. There we go. So they said it's going to be overstocks. It could be just other items. It could be things that are like oops type things in here. Like I said, I've shopped at her, like I've looked at her site a lot, and it's just kind of like, you know, I wanted to see what I could get. This is neat. Oh, so this is like a disc-bound traveler's notebook. That is very interesting. Okay, that is very interesting. So you could put, looks like 4 discs here, and then just pop your pages on this. Okay. Put this back in here. And then got some mini clear disc here. I'm not going to open these. These sound like metal discs. We get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So you get 8 metal discs there. Now this is one of her scrappy spiral notebooks. I think that's what she calls them, her scrappy spiral notebooks. Which I could like completely cover that up. So she has some pre-formatted things in here. These are like thick paper. This is thick paper in here. So yeah, like she has some formatted stuff in here. So you can kind of follow the formatting. I'm going through this pretty fast. Or you could be like me and ignore that. But this is kind of cute. This, I'm actually... We'll talk about this later because I'm actually wondering, I haven't put together my recent travel album at the time of filming, and there's a lot of space on this spiral. So I would not be bulking it up by adding all of my pictures. We'll have to see. I might actually use this for my Europe trip. That it might be a smart thing than me to use my other album. I have to think about that. And then we have some of her stamps. So this looks like it's from the stationery shop. The Stationery Fest. I know her peaches are the is like her membership group or whatever. Some of this is like her, like specific to that, but I can probably like, I could just use that and get rid of that. And we have like a Chicago stamp. So a lot of these I can use. I think that's really cute though. A lot of these are really, like this one I probably wouldn't use as much, but like the little plain, it's really cute. And then I have a Halloween one. I don't know if I have any Halloween stamps. That's really cute too. Okay. And then, well, we saw the washi. And let's take a look at her PET tape. So we got Everyday Life. I'm actually excited about that one. And then we have Wolf Life. Actually, both of these are going to be really cute. So yeah, she has PET tape in her shop. I think it goes for like 20 bucks a roll. So at $45, I done already like pretty much got that with just these. And then I got some other goodies as well. Oh my gosh. This is like so cute because it's all like chore stuff and things like that. Oh my gosh, it's so cute. So this is where, okay, well, laundry. So this is the loop here, And you have all of that PET tape. So I can definitely use this probably like in my like journals and things like that, where I like capture what I did for the day and stuff like that. This is really cute. I like this. Doing the shopping, which I do too much of, as you can tell. Now, the one thing I did not do when I made this purchase that I probably should have done is actually shopped her site. Because there have been things that I have been wanting, but a lot of the things I've been wanting are out of stock. Like, there's a lot of stamps of hers that I want. They just go out of stock so quick, but I should have looked just to see if they were in stock before I, like, actually completed my purchase. All right, these are really cute. I don't even remember seeing this on her site. So these are individually cut. I don't know if I don't know if you gathered that or not. So here we go. Home is where my dog is. I don't have a dog, but I do like little animal stickers. I think they're cute just to put everywhere. All right, let's see. So this is the loop here. There we go. So that is my mystery bundle from Heba. My little journal. Like I said, it's cute. I've never purchased anything from her. This was more of me, like when she had this, I was like, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and purchase a mystery bundle, support her. I've gotten enough inspiration from her. The least I could do is support her shop. So I got this is going to be interesting. I got to figure out how I'm going to use this. This could be a lot of fun to try to figure out how to use, because I haven't seen a disc bound like travel notebook. Kind of interested to use this. I don't think I'll be traveling with this, but this could be fun, especially like with junk journaling and things of that nature. But this one you might be seeing pretty soon, because I might actually use this for my scrapbook that I'm going to be doing for my upcoming trip. So you might be seeing this pretty soon. All right, guys, there we go. So that is the haul from LiveLovePosh and Heba. Like I said, I have another haul coming, so definitely be on the lookout for that as well. All right, guys, if you enjoyed this video, press that like button. If you've yet to subscribe, I hope you would also consider subscribing. That is all I have for now. I hope you have a good rest of your day, evening, or night. Until next time, bye.